My dad spent 27 years calling me a murderer for being born, so I killed his new marriage with the truth. My mom died giving birth to me, hemorrhage during an emergency C-section. My dad looked at me in the NICU and told the nurse, "That thing killed my wife." He signed custody papers to his sister before I left the hospital. Didn't even name me. Aunt Nancy did that. I saw him at every family gathering. He'd sit 3 seats down, talk to everyone but me. When I was 6, I tried climbing into his lap at Thanksgiving. He stood up so fast I fell backward onto the tile. "Don't touch me," he said, and left. My cousins asked why Daddy didn't like me. I said I didn't know. I did, though. Nancy told me the truth when I was 8. At 10, I wrote him a Father's Day card. "Dear Dad, I'm sorry for what happened. I love you anyway." I left it on his truck at my uncle's BBQ. He read it, crumpled it up, and threw it in the trash. I was watching. Middle school was hell. He'd show up to my cousin Tyler's football games, scream his lungs out, buy him pizza after. My soccer games, empty bleachers. Once my coach asked if my dad was coming to championships. "He's deployed," I lied. Easier than explaining he was 10 minutes away. High school broke something in me. Junior year, Grandpa died. At the funeral, I tried to hug my dad. He shoved me back. "You don't get to mourn him. You killed his daughter." People stared. Nancy pulled me away. Graduation day, I sent him an invitation. It would mean everything if you came. He showed up, sat in the back. When I walked across the stage, I looked for him. He was on his phone. Afterward, he found me in the parking lot. "You're 18 now. I fulfilled my legal obligation. We're done. Don't contact me again." I stopped trying. Went to therapy. Took Nancy's last name legally. Built a life. Met someone who looked at me like I mattered. I thought I'd heal. Then, 12 years later, my phone rang. Unknown number. "It's Brian. I need to see you." "Why?" "I'm married. Caitlin wants to meet you. She doesn't understand why we don't talk." "What did you tell her?" "That we had a falling out when you were a teenager. Can you just come to dinner? Play along?" The audacity. This man spent 18 years calling me a killer, and now he wanted me to lie so his new wife wouldn't find out who he really was. What exactly am I supposed to say happened? Just that we grew apart. Maybe I was strict. You were rebellious. Normal father-son stuff. Normal. He called it normal. "Sure. When's dinner?" He told me the time. I hung up, then texted, "Looking forward to meeting Caitlin. Let's make this a fresh start." He replied immediately, "Thank you, son. That means everything." First time he'd ever called me that. I spent 3 days preparing. Bought expensive wine, got flowers. I was going to give him exactly what he asked for, a performance, but not the one he wanted. The night came. Caitlin answered. Warm smile, genuine laugh. She'd made lasagna. "Nancy told me it's your favorite," she said. We ate. She talked about her job, their honeymoon, how she'd always wanted a big family. "Family's everything to me," she said, squeezing Brian's hand. Perfect. After dessert, she finally asked, "So what really happened between you two?" I looked at my father. He was relaxed, confident. He even smiled at me. "Go ahead," his eyes said. "Stick to the script." "My mom died giving birth to me. Brian blamed me for her death, called me a murderer, gave me to his sister the day I was born, and refused to be in the same room as me for 18 years. Silence. Caitlin turned to Brian. "Is this true?" He stared at his plate. "When I was 6, I tried to sit in his lap at Thanksgiving. He stood up so fast I fell and hit my head. At 10, I gave him a Father's Day card apologizing for being born. He threw it away in front of me. At graduation, he told me his legal obligation was over. 27 years, Caitlin. He had 27 years to be a father, and chose hate instead." Caitlin stood up, didn't say a word, walked out the front door. Brian followed her, begging. I finished my wine and drove home. 2 weeks later, Caitlin called. "I filed for divorce. I can't be with someone capable of that cruelty. Thank you for telling me." Brian called once after that, voice shaking. "First your mother, now Caitlin. You destroy everything I care about." "No," I said. "Mom died giving birth. Caitlin left when she found out you spent 27 years punishing a baby for it. You destroyed your own life. I just told the truth." I hung up and blocked his number.